Alright folks, welcome back to King's Consoles. This is just a little look at the PlayStation 4 Remote Play application. What I'm going to do is talk you through setting it up, and then we're just going to play a little bit of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 just to slightly see how well it performs. So to start off with, you'll want to actually go to the website marked the address here. I'll put the link in the description below, or you just search for PlayStation 4 Remote Play app and you'll probably find it's the top search in Google. Now, what I'm going to be doing is setting this up on a Windows PC, but it is also available for Mac as well. I just don't have a Mac, so I'd imagine the setup is pretty similar. Windows PC, just once you get to this website, this is the first page you see. Just click on the link, and I'm using the Edge browser through Windows 10, but whatever browser you have, you'll get a different downloads box popping up, and once it's downloaded, you just hit run. Now it's probably disappeared off my screen because it just gets a bit of authorization popping up. Once you've confirmed that, you get the welcome to play PS4 Remote Play Setup Wizard. If you've ever installed anything on your computer before, it's just a case of clicking next. I've already installed it, so it just asks me to repair it if that's the case. But follow through that, and once you're finished, just hit the finish button, and the PlayStation 4 app is then available to use. So what I'm going to do though before we leave the website is just show you some of the highlights, effectively what's on the page. So getting ready, it shows you what you require. So a computer, obviously, be it a Windows PC or laptop or a Mac, your PS4 system, which you're going to be streaming from, a DualShock 4 wireless controller, and a USB cable. Now the wireless controller, though it is wireless, you do need the USB cable to plug into the laptop to play. So you need to make sure your laptop does actually have USB ports. You need a PlayStation Network account and a high-speed internet connection. Now the high-speed internet connection it recommends is 12 megabits per second. I'm currently playing this on my local network, so I'm in the same room as my PlayStation 4, but it is being streamed through my wireless broadband. Remember, the whole aim of this is if you're out with the house, you can play your PlayStation 4 outside the home if it is switched on. So you would require to have a good connection outside the home, albeit in a hotel room or at your friend's house. Try and be 12 megabits per second or above, and also see the system requirements, is what we're going to go through as well. So not only is your broadband connection that needs to be good, you need to have decent system requirements. So I'm currently running off about a 4-year-old Windows 8 laptop, now been updated to Windows 10. Of course, if you have got a Mac, you're looking at OS X Yosemite or OS X El Capitan, and there's your minimum specs for your RAM and your sound card, all that jazz. But let's get off this page. You can read that yourself if required. So once you have downloaded the app, you just click it on your desktop, and you will be presented with this little screen. So I've already installed this onto my PlayStation 4. So I'm not going to really go into that setup part. I want to show you quickly the settings on here. Now, with my laptop and my broadband connection, I've decided to set it as a standard of 540p, just for the purpose of the video, and a standard frame rate. Of course, if you have got a better setup, you want to do so, you can put it full up to 720p, see how it works. If it doesn't work, just drop the settings back down again, no worries. And because I've already set my PlayStation 4 up, you can change to different PlayStation 4 if required, and there's some system requirements and user agreements, all that jazz is there as well. So moving forward, it just says connect your DualShock 4 wireless controller using USB cable, which I've already done, and all you have left to do is hit the start button. Now if you do need to set it up, it will ask you for a code at this stage, and the code you're going to use is if you go into your settings, go to your remote play and add device. It just gives you a number. You type the number into the application itself, and then it just connects it to. Just make sure that you are connecting through the internet to your own connection. Now bear in mind, this is actually not going through my wireless. I did say it's using my wireless, but it's actually going through the broadband. So my laptop's connecting to PlayStation servers, which is then connecting to my router, which is then connecting to my PlayStation 4. So although they're pretty much in the same room in the same household, it's still having to go through the PlayStation 4 Remote Play servers. And here we have it. Now I was just doing a bit of a test, so let's leave that lobby. Just making sure that my audio and everything was alright for this video. So this is Black Ops 4 on the PlayStation. I'll say this again. Black Ops 3 on the PlayStation 4. Get a bit tongue-tied. Now, as you see it, as I'm playing right now, this is actually streaming from the PlayStation 4 to the laptop. So this is definitely not the PlayStation 4. You can tell because I've still got the windows up here. Now, just a little breakdown. We have got some icons. So you've got the share icon. So you push that button if you want to start streaming. Just exactly as you do if you press the button on the controller. You've got your PlayStation button in the middle. Same again, takes you out to your menu. And then your options button, which brings you into all your settings from this end. Now, these are already available on the PlayStation 4 controllers, which makes me think that eventually DualShock 3 controller compatibility could be added in. Because you can use the DualShock 3 controller with the PlayStation TV, and they've got their own version of the buttons as well. You can also see it's chargeable controller at the same time, which is brilliant. Oh, a little bit of a break up there, you noticed. But if you want to play it full screen, just click this little button there, and then you've got a full screen display. So I'll move my mouse cursor away, and you should notice that the little bar at the bottom should eventually disappear, and then you've got a full screen to play with. Now, the response of the controller, unfortunately with the way I'm filming this, you won't be able to see it, but it's pretty much as soon as I hit the button, I'm finding no lag or no delay in me playing this at all. So no excuses if I die. But that being said, when the game's playing, there's a lot more things going on, so it may actually cause a bit of delay. But let's find a match, play a little bit of hardcore team deathmatch, and see how badly I do when I'm actually recording a video. And it's skyjacked, of course, isn't it? So we're probably going to die quite a lot. Skyjack's not my my best map. Well, saying that, if I get an SMG out in this map, we could probably do quite well. So as you're watching, if you keep an eye in the top left hand corner, if the stream does break or it's struggling, there's a little icon pops up there. You did see that when it was telling you about the connections. I rewind my video back to when I'm starting the application, and you will actually be able to see the icon it displays. So let's see how good we do, or how badly we do. And it really is a good map to test this, in fact, because this is one of the busiest maps. This and Nuketown. It is one of the most chaotic maps you can get on Black Ops 3. And that's just loading up now. Oh, a little bit of stuttering there in the voice. Struggling. Now bear in mind, this is just standard settings.
Black Ops are in the AO.
Okay, so still responding, but I don't know, the picture itself seems to have broken up a bit there. I've died already. So in terms of the controls, I'm not getting any delay at all in my actual response. There must be a slight delay because you're not going to get as good as you'd get with the you're never going to get as good as you get when you're actually using the controller through the PlayStation 4. However, remember, this is plugged into a USB lead into my laptop, and apart from that little funny picture at the start, I don't know if that was maybe my recording or if that was the gameplay. Who's going here? Yeah, I'll need to watch the video back and find out. I knew it was a good jump. Oh, it's one of my own guys killed me too. I need to actually find out if the juddering of the language is actually the speaking, I should say, is due to the streaming service or my game capture. We'll soon find out. Nice little hand grenade there. But overall, it seems to be playing pretty well just now anyway, although I keep on dying. I'm actually playing this, quite funny, I'm not playing this on the laptop monitor, I'm actually playing this through the streaming. Oh, I just died as well. I'm actually playing this through my streaming screen, so So that could be causing even more delay. Only because the actual screen I'm streaming on is a better... That was just me. That was just bad gameplay. Let's change up a little bit. I'll bring the sheave out. That's more like it.
Counter UAV inbound. Be advised. Hostile down.
Okay, I must admit the controller did go a little bit funny there.
Inbound. Hostile UAV above. Hostile counter UAV above. Radar is
Seems to
down.
be a little bit of a delay now when I'm moving about. But I did manage to get that kill.
Hostile care package overhead.
But this is definitely the best game to test it on. First person shooters require so much accuracy in terms of moving about the map. A split second and you're dead. Oh,
Hostile UAV
that's
incoming.
delaying. I don't know if this is actually the streaming
Hostile
service.
target for AO.
I forget I'm actually using the Shiva now. That's why I died. Switch my gun out. We'll soon find out when I play this back. If you're seeing it perfectly smooth, then it's all good. But for me, on my screen, it's juddering all over the place. See, now I'm still getting some kills. It'll be interesting to watch the video footage back. Ah, I'm down there. Anyway, guys, I don't know if you want to watch the whole gameplay. If you are enjoying the gameplay, just stick around. I'll just play this to the end of the map. If not, then I hope you did enjoy this video, and it does explain how to set up your PlayStation 4 Remote Play, and also what it looks like when it's playing. Say, some games that are less intensive, don't require as much maybe processing, like a straightforward, I don't know, maybe FIFA wouldn't be as much or as bad, but I think things like Call of Duty, your first person shooters, are the best test for these type of games. So I'll catch you later, and enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, so as you may have seen there, I'm still here. The connection's interrupted, so this may not necessarily be this connection, which is just jumping me off into the edge. This connection is most likely down to the broadband connection and not the remote play. So I might play another map. I can't even move. This is just, I'm just keeping this rolling for purely comedy now, because I don't seem to be able to. It doesn't want to let me leave this.
There are no words for what I just saw.
There are no words for what I just saw. Yeah, so that was the connection. So when you see Black Ops 3, that little like plug-in part, that just means that the connection is rubbish. So I don't know what to say about that then, because the problems I was experiencing, was it down to the actual remote play, or was it down to the actual terrible broadband connection of the host, which isn't myself, I might add. I'm definitely not hosting this. So as I said previously, if you've seen enough of the video, then by all means please remember to like, give us a little comment if you're going to be trying the PlayStation 4 Remote Play, and of course subscribe if you want to see more videos from myself. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to keep the video rolling. I'm going to leave this lobby and start a new lobby, and we'll try another little match. Stick around if you want to see how that plays out. But it's Dave from King's Consoles saying catch you guys later, and stick around for some more gameplay.
hardcore team deathmatch. Look up. You're authorized to engage. Hostile UAV above.
Hello, it's me again. If you are actually watching this video and you see me get my ass kicked so much, it probably is because the screen's getting really pixelated. So the quality has actually changed since I started recording. And I must admit I can barely see a thing now. So in terms of first person shooters, this isn't going to be that great. And I'm starting to worry about the whole PlayStation Remote Play working. I want this to work because it'd be an absolutely amazing thing. But at the moment, I don't know if you can see the same as me. Let's say it's cleared up now. It seems to be as soon as I move. So I stay still. It's not too bad. But that's, see right now, I can't even see what's in front of me. So really, in this game you just have to stand still. And hope that they come to you. But yeah, it seems to be as soon as I move, it gets really blurry. I think it's going to crash. Yep. So the connection to the PlayStation 4 has been lost. And as I say, that's me in my own home. Now my broadband connection is 34 megabits per second, 35, upload about 9. So I think if you're putting this out and about, you're probably going to struggle. So if you have watched the video to the end, then you know the conclusion to this. A bit saddened though, because I'll have to probably try this out in the out and about, but if it's not working that great inside the home, then I don't think it's going to work much better outside the home. But hopefully Sony can get this fixed. But it's Dave from King's Consoles once again saying I'm ending the video here because it's buggered, and catch you guys later.